Hi everybody, I'm Julie, writer and director of the mumblecore, nerdcore, indie nerdy comedy kickless punk. In this episode, I'll be talking about simps versus jerks. You're gonna love this episode. Welcome to the Julie Show. Okay, y'all. So I did a video about like giving tips, I guess, on if you date women. So I happen to be gay. Blah blah blah. Here's my rainbow flag for being gay. And then here's my other, oh no, this is the bisexual flag. That's for when I watch Usher videos. And this is the gay flag, because I'm pretty gay. But anyway, I'm 42 years old, and okay, so here's what happened. So okay, this is gonna get personal. So my dad was abusive to my mom. He was not a nice guy. He passed away a couple years ago, but he basically yelled at my mom every day for like 20 years, and that's just the tip of the. He was not a nice guy. Okay, so because of that, and then I took a feminism class in college. So I thought feminism, I don't know, and just seeing all the stuff that I saw women go through, and I'm a woman, I identify as a woman, but it just, I thought feminism was never setting boundaries with women ever, and that is not what feminism is. So once I started going on dates with women and that kind of thing, I remember talking to some of my straight guys and being like, whoa. Because, like, basically, Viktor Frankl said there's two kinds of people in the world. He wrote Man's Search for Meaning, great book. But there's two kinds of people in the world. There's people who do good in the world, and there's people who do bad in the world. And so, basically, and I really like that. So, basically, some women are really kind and amazing and awesome, and some women are assholes, and that's how the cookie crumbles. But I would never set boundaries with women ever, and that's a bad idea. Because some women can be mean. Okay, so with that, yes, and the other thing, when my dad passed away a couple years ago, I started watching videos on narcissism and reading books on narcissism. I have Dr. Ramani's new book, It's Not You. Yes, I'm about to read that. So, I started, anyway, my dad passed away a couple years ago, and, I just wanted comfort and someone to be nice to me, because it was a lot. So, it turns out, I have better, discernment skills. I have better skills at choosing the men in my life, but not great skills at choosing the women in my life. And it turns out a couple of the women in my life did show narcissistic tendencies where I was just like, you can't even be nice to me when my dad passes away, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted, I'm going to use a stuffed animal. I just wanted, they're there. And I mean that emotionally. They didn't even have to pat me on the shoulder. I just meant like some empathy. But it turns out a couple of the women in my life were narcissists or had narcissistic tendencies. So with that, when I'm just saying to people out there who date women, like, it's okay to set boundaries with women. And some women are amazing, totally, like Sade, the singer. There's lots of great women in the world. But also some women are mean because they're people. So it's okay to set boundaries with women, and it's healthy to set boundaries with women. So yes. Okay, so with that, this video, I'll link to the other video I made where someone left a comment. So with this video, the first time I heard the term like simp, S-I-M-P, I was like, holy crap. Because I was friends with this woman. She's bisexual, and she used to have relationships with women, and then she ended up, marrying a really nice guy and that kind of thing. But our friendship always had kind of a weird vibe, and like the vibe was weird, and it's like I was like her emotional side chick. It was just a weird vibe, and I had to set boundaries with her because I was like, the vibe here is weird, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so when I heard the term simp, I was like, holy shit. Okay. So the first thing I want to say is I have a drawing. Don't simp. We'll get to being mean. Don't be mean, but don't simp either. Don't be either. Don't do either of those things. Okay, so simping. Okay, so I'm gonna make up a scenario. So simping is where the first time I heard that term, I was like, shit, I've definitely simped, and I'm never gonna do it again. Okay, and I'm talking about real women that I've actually met and had conversations with. I'm not talking about like being a fangirl of like your favorite band or something like that. That's different. Okay, so, but okay, it's okay to be a fan of stuff. Okay, so I'm talking about actual women that I've actually had conversations and friendships or relationships with. Okay, so simping, let's use an example. Let's say I have a stuffed animal. Okay, but Wonder Woman's a really good person. So this is Wonder Woman, my little stuffed animal. Okay, well, stuffed Wonder Woman, but... let's say simping is, okay, it's a colloquial term, it's a slang term, but let's say let's say a woman wants you to like help her move or something. And so simping versus kindness, because kindness is not simping. So kindness is good. So Mother Teresa dedicating her life to helping the poor. She's not simping for the poor. She's helping the poor. So human kindness is good. That's a good thing. We want human kindness in the world, definitely. Simping is something different. To me, simping is when you do something and you're doing it out of because you have low self-esteem. So okay, so let's say a woman wants you to help her move. And if you help her move because you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, then that's awesome. But if you're doing it because you have really low self-esteem and you're hoping that if you do enough nice things for her, that she'll maybe want to go on a date with you or something like that, then I would call that simping. And I think that like... some people talk about the friend zone and how you shouldn't have ulterior motives, and I don't think simping is that nefarious. I don't think it's that deep. I just think that like if you like someone, ask them out as soon as possible, I would say, if it's appropriate. And if they say yes, then awesome. If they say no, then move on with your life, that kind of thing. And so I think that like if you don't get an answer at all, no answer kind of is an answer or something. But anyway, and I've seen where I don't really do this. I haven't done this since high school, but maybe I did this a little in high school, but I was literally a teenager. But what I've seen specifically with women, mean women, but they like to keep a simp around because they like the attention they get from it. You know, it's a certain kind of attention. It's like Ducky from Pretty in Pink, but I like Ducky from Pretty in Pink. So I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I like Ducky. But they like getting that kind of attention. They get off on the attention of someone simping for them, and it makes them feel good. But they never have any intention on like going on a date with that person. And so I think that like I'm pretty chill, I'm pretty innocent, I'm pretty like I don't have ulterior motives. I just don't. Like last year I met a woman, she had a boyfriend, we hung out 3 times, and like she was really amazing. So like yeah, I met her in Los Angeles, and like it's like I met Wonder Woman, y'all. It's like I met Wonder Woman, you know what I mean? So I was like, and there was a mutual attraction there and that kind of thing. And I was like, anyway, I was like, maybe I could be her side chick, but that, you know, that's not really whatever. So a really amazing woman, literally like metaphorical Wonder Woman. So yeah, I met metaphorical Wonder Woman last year, and like, but anyway, it was heartbreaking that I couldn't like be with her and go on dates with her, because she's just a really great woman. And it's just one of those things. And we met like in person. We just randomly met at a concert, blah, blah. But anyway, my point is just that, yeah, don't simp. If you're doing something out of low self-esteem, don't do it. And don't give, if you ask a woman out, and I'm talking about real people, like, I don't know, if you're like a huge Madonna fan and you want to go to all the Madonna concerts, I'm okay with that, because you're not simping, you're just a fan of Madonna. You like her music, you're fine. Okay, I'm talking about real women that you actually have conversations with. But I would just say, like, don't, I've seen it where the woman's sort of always dangling the carrot, metaphorically speaking, but what I want to say is, anyone out there, you deserve better. You deserve someone who likes you, who desires you, who wants to go on dates with you. You deserve that. So don't simp. Don't do something out of low self-esteem. Do something out of kindness. That's the best way I could put it. Like, so don't simp on one hand, but also, like, let's go back to the but don't be mean. Yeah, don't be mean either. So, like, being mean is just being mean. Like, don't be an asshole. Don't be mean either. Being mean is bad. So don't simp, but don't be mean, because being mean is bad. Don't be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be an asshole. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and so if you can't be a simp and you can't be mean, and you're like, well, Julie, what can I be? Well, you can be kind and you can be a badass. Okay, and what does that mean? Okay, being kind, always be kind, is always try to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Simping is you're not being kind to yourself when you're simping. Okay, but also be kind to yourself. But also, don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole, but be a badass. What's a badass? Okay, being badass is you want to try getting into surfing, or you play guitar, or you write songs, or you like to paint miniature figurines, whatever. Like, being a badass is doing cool things that make you happy, hobbies, being a well-rounded, full person. That's what being a badass is. Definitely be a badass. Don't be an asshole, but definitely be a badass. Surfing, skateboarding, writing code for computers. Like, there's nerdy ways to be badass. Definitely be a badass. It feels good to be a badass. Like, definitely be badass. Those things are cool. Badass for me, one time, I'm really strong. I worked in healthcare for 10 years. I lifted humans for 10 years in healthcare. I was a caregiver. So one time we got rid of the old couch. It was my roommate. So by myself, safely, I moved an entire couch down the stairs and onto the front yard in the apartment. And if I had a girlfriend, I would have been, I would have won a lot of brownie points that day, because I got the muscles. Totally moved that couch down. It was so badass and awesome. But no girlfriend to see it. Still single. Okay, so happily single technically. Okay, so yes, simps versus jerks. In conclusion, don't simp, but don't be mean. Don't be an asshole, but be kind and badass. Be kind and badass. You deserve someone who loves you and cares about you and desires you and wants you. You deserve those things. So I wish you luck on your journey on finding your person. You deserve someone who wants you. And listen, life's a bitch sometimes. Life is a bitch to everybody sometimes, but you're going to find your person and you're going to be awesome. So keep the faith. It's all going to work out. You're awesome. Talk to you later. Bye.